G'day, CPAP Barner here. It's nearly 11:30 at night. In fact, it might be a bit later than that. And the man that was not supposed to win the federal election, the man who was claimed by the Labor Party as unelectable, well, what happened? He won. The Right Honourable Tony Abbott is now the Prime Minister-elect of Australia. And his party, the Liberal Nationals, have not only increased their parliamentary seats, they defeated the Labor Party convincingly. They've increased, they captured over 14 seats, possibly 15, possibly another, probably 3 or 4 on top of that. We don't know yet because there's still seats in contention. But the Labor Party has lost over 14, 15 seats to the coalition and were convincingly defeated. And yet you wouldn't think so in the Labor Party celebrations in Brisbane. You'd think they'd won, but they had not, and they lost. Kevin Rudd has resigned as their leader. Very lucky to remain in Parliament. And his concession speech, well, that left a lot to be desired. So like, I still won anyway. So, oh yeah, very childish. But his seat, that is, towards Bill Glasson, very childish. But you would think the way they celebrated that they actually won an election. They did not. They only managed at this stage to obtain 51 seats, possibly later, probably 54 when it's all finalised, which they still lost about 14, 15, maybe 16 seats from their previous position. So the only reality that they have done, besides being in a delusion, is they managed to save some seats at the sacrifice of others. Those of us who know Australian politics know that in the House of Representatives, in the lower house, there's 150 seats, electorates. The coalition at this moment have 84 at this moment of the day. More than likely will win about 91, 92 seats out of the 13 seats in contention. Some of the seats may go to the minor parties and the rest will go to the Labor Party. If they're lucky, probably 3 they'll pick up, making it 55 for them. So they were convincingly defeated, but you wouldn't think so at the Labor Party celebrations, if you could call it that. They're too dumb and stupid to realise they just lost the election and they only saved what seats they could and sacrificed all these other seats, about 14, 15 seats, and they're still celebrating. Really weird. But we know they're going to sober up tomorrow, the 8th of September, and realise, oh hell, we just lost the election. Our leader has just stepped down and resigned as leader of the Labor Party, because he's no longer Prime Minister, and he's just stepped down. He resigned his position. Cheers, cheers, cheers. And that's how the Labor Party were cheering about this. So clapping and applauding and dancing in their aisles and so to speak. But they convincingly got thumped. They were defeated in a federal election and only managed to fire sale 55 seats completely at this moment or thereabouts. Doesn't matter about the rest of the 14, 15 seats they just lost. Oh, that doesn't matter. But that's okay. They can build from that, I suppose, and that's what they're planning on doing. That's fine. But we know tomorrow they're going to sober up and realise and go, oh, hell, we did lose the election to a man that wasn't supposed to be elected. But, like good Australians, we have an alternative for them. Like good fellow Australians, we have an alternative. We know when they sober up and realise what the hell's happened, they'll either buckle in and say, oh well, we've lost the election and we'll work with this government, this new government, even though we disagree with it. And if they really want to be childish, well, we have another solution for them. And if they want to leave, which some of them may do so, because they don't want to live in a country that has a conservative government, we have this solution for them. It's called QANTAS. And QANTAS flies international flights out of Australia every day of the week. And, you know, take the opportunity, if you don't want to live here still, and leave. Bye.